woman does not know that woman.
Oh, wow.
And as I'm thinking,
Whoopi Goldberg's appearance at New York Fashion Week captured the attention of everyone in the room, and even those watching online couldn't help but pause in surprise. At 69, the legendary EGOT winner stepped onto the red carpet with an energy and presence that radiated confidence and vitality. People immediately noticed a change in her appearance, but more than that, they noticed her aura. Cameras flashed, phones were raised, and clips of her arrival quickly spread across social media, igniting conversations about her new look. While some fans expressed admiration for her elegance, warmth, and glowing presence, others were simply amazed by the boldness of her transformation. What was remarkable about that night was not just the visual change, but the story behind it. A story of dedication, resilience, and the pursuit of personal health and well-being. This was a moment where Whoopi reminded the world that transformation is not just about appearances. It is about choosing life, vitality, and self-care at every age. Her journey to that red carpet was years in the making, filled with moments of introspection, self-discovery, and determination, all of which shaped not only her body, but her confidence and sense of purpose. A wake-up call. Whoopi's journey did not start on the red carpet. It began quietly in 2022, during the filming of the powerful drama Till, in which she portrayed Emmett Till's grandmother. While her performance received widespread acclaim, a simple comment from a viewer struck a chord with her. The person remarked on her physical appearance, which prompted Whoopi to pause and reflect on her health and lifestyle in a way she hadn't before. It was not an external judgment, but an internal moment of clarity that sparked a shift in her perspective. At that point, she realized that her health mattered not only for her career or public image, but for her life, her energy, and the time she had to enjoy the world and the people she loved. It was a turning point where Whoopi looked at herself honestly and decided to embrace changes that would support her well-being. This moment became the catalyst for a journey of self-care, discipline, and transformation that was deeply personal, entirely her own, and rooted in the desire to thrive for years to come. Embracing a health journey. Following that moment of reflection, Whoopi began exploring different ways to support her health. She experimented with nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle changes, learning what worked best for her body and her schedule. There were challenges along the way, of course, and like many people, she faced periods of frustration and adjustment. Yet, she persisted, guided by her own commitment to vitality and longevity rather than by external expectations. Whoopi was honest about the ups and downs of this journey, sharing her experiences in a way that encouraged others to see health as a continuous, evolving process rather than a single goal. She focused on making choices that enhanced her energy, strength, and overall wellness, celebrating small victories while maintaining patience and self-compassion. Her journey became an example of resilience and mindfulness, showing that it is never too late to take control of one's health, set intentions, and follow through with consistency and care. The role of modern medicine. As part of her journey, Whoopi openly shared her decision to incorporate medical support in a safe and responsible way. She chose to use a medication that helps manage weight in a healthy manner, combining it with balanced eating habits and regular physical activity. What makes this story inspiring is not just the tool itself, but the transparency and honesty with which she spoke about it. Instead of hiding her choices, she offered a candid account of the process, explaining that it was part of a broader plan focused on long-term wellness. By doing so, Whoopi reframed the narrative around transformation, emphasizing that health is multifaceted and that seeking support, whether through medical advice, nutrition, or lifestyle adjustments, is a responsible and proactive step. Her openness removed stigma and encouraged conversations about self-care, aging, and maintaining vitality, demonstrating that personal choices should be respected and understood in the context of overall well-being. A positive message. What makes Whoopi Goldberg's story resonate is the positive message behind it. Her journey is not about conforming to trends or chasing societal ideals. It is about prioritizing health, longevity, and self-respect. By openly sharing her experiences, she gave others permission to embrace their own paths, free from judgment or comparison. Her honesty encouraged people to see that transformation is deeply personal and that every person's journey is unique. She highlighted the importance of self-reflection, setting intentions, and taking consistent steps to nurture one's body and mind. Beyond the red carpet, her actions serve as an example to millions who may feel hesitant to begin a health journey or to make changes that support their well-being. Whoopi's story is a reminder that self-care is a courageous and empowering choice, one that has benefits that extend far beyond appearances. Redefining confidence. What stands out most in Whoopi's transformation is the confidence she exudes. Confidence is not measured solely by appearance. It is cultivated through authenticity, self-awareness, and a willingness to embrace change. By taking ownership of her journey, Whoopi demonstrated that confidence comes from making intentional choices and living in alignment with personal values. She remained true to herself, continuing to host The View, act in films, and mentor emerging talent, all while prioritizing her own well-being. This combination of professional engagement and personal care reinforces the idea that confidence is not about meeting external standards, but about honoring oneself and maintaining the energy and passion to pursue meaningful work. Whoopi's example challenges cultural norms about age, transformation, and beauty, showing that self-assurance grows when it is rooted in purpose, resilience, and self-compassion. Inspiring a cultural conversation. Whoopi Goldberg's journey has sparked wider discussions about aging, self-care, and the pressures society places on public figures, particularly women. Her story opened conversations about the importance of valuing health over appearance, of respecting personal choices, and of supporting one another in the pursuit of well-being at any stage of life. By sharing her experiences, she has helped normalize conversations about proactive health management and encouraged others to consider their own paths with curiosity and care rather than judgment. Her story also serves as a reminder that transformations, whether in appearance, lifestyle, or mindset, are deeply personal and should be celebrated for their courage and intention rather than scrutinized superficially. Whoopi has become a symbol of empowerment, illustrating that living life fully requires both self-respect and courage, and that these qualities shine far brighter than any red carpet outfit or viral image. Living life fully. At 69, Whoopi continues to live a vibrant, active life, embracing opportunities, engaging with her audience, and pursuing her passions with energy and joy. Her story is about more than a transformation. It is about taking ownership of her health, maintaining vitality, and showing that life after 60, 70, and beyond can be full of adventure, achievement, and purpose. She has demonstrated that personal growth is ongoing, that challenges are part of every journey, and that resilience is cultivated through consistent effort, self-awareness, and a commitment to well-being. By embracing her path openly and authentically, Whoopi has inspired countless people to prioritize themselves, their health, and their passions, reinforcing the idea that life is richest when it is lived intentionally and unapologetically. A legacy of resilience. Ultimately, Whoopi Goldberg's story is one of resilience, honesty, and empowerment. Her journey shows that transformation is not simply about appearances, but about making choices that support life, vitality, and self-respect. She has modeled how to handle public attention with grace, how to embrace personal challenges with courage, and how to inspire others through authenticity. Her example encourages people of all ages to reflect on their own paths, to take intentional steps toward well-being, and to approach life with joy and purpose. Whoopi has turned her personal journey into a broader message of hope and empowerment, showing that prioritizing health, happiness, and self-respect can be a source of inspiration for generations to come. Her story is not about perfection, judgment, or societal expectations. It is about living fully, embracing change, and inspiring others to do the same.